Hello and welcome to this short story on how to add content to the Telling Sutton Stories website. What you can see here is the landing page when you go to the main website. If you click on continue and go up to the top left hand corner here and sign in using the email you registered with, you'll be asked once again to confirm that you've got the permission from whoever's appropriate to add the material you're going to add. Then you're going to click to sign in with the email you registered with. And then you can tell that you're signed in because your name will appear here. Obviously it's my name at the moment because I've used my email address. Now what you can see here is a satellite image of part of Sutton. It might be a different part of Sutton when you log in, depending on a variety of factors, but it will always be a satellite picture of Sutton, and you can zoom in and zoom out by using these buttons down here in the bottom right hand corner. If I zoom back in a bit, you can see here a series of blue buttons, and what we call these are pins. So it's a bit like the map's a notice board, and wherever we want to add some material we're going to put a pin in the map. And the other thing to point out is this circle over here with this little red arrow in. That's really important because that's how we're going to identify where we want to put a new pin. So say I wanted to put a pin in on this house over here in Royal Road. I'd click and drag the map until the right building was under the little red arrow. Actually, I don't want to add a pin here just yet. What I want to do is go and add a pin on a house in Upper Holland. So I'm going to go to number 53 Upper Holland Road, that's this one here. So I've put my little red arrow above the right house, and now I'm going to add a pin by going up to this blue button in the top left area of the website where there's just one cross, and I'm going to click on it, and that brings up the box, the editing box, where I can add material. So the first thing I'm going to do is give my pin a title, and I'm going to call this number 53 because that's the name or the number of the house that I'm interested in. Then I'm going to hit return a couple of times and come down into the blue box, which is where I can add the main text to do with my entry. Now I have prepared my text in advance. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to copy and paste it in. There we go, and I see a little mistake there, so I'm just going to correct that. You can type straight into the box, so here you can type straight into the box. I'm not going to leave that there though, so I'm just going to delete that. So I've given it a title in yellow. I've given it a bit of text in the blue. Now the next thing to do is to just tell the map what group this pin belongs to, and we're grouping by road. So if you click on here you can see various roads, and this house is in Upper Holland, so I'm going to select Upper Holland as the group. Now I've got to decide what sort of content is this, what sort of pin is it? Is it a pin about nature, in which case I'd select this tag. Is it a pin about arts? Is it an artistic response to Sutton? So imagine you'd drawn a picture or written a poem, you might choose this tag. But actually what we've got here is a bit of historical information, so I'm going to select the history tag. So I've got a tag, I've got a group, I've got a title, I've got some text. Now I want to add a picture. You don't have to add a picture, but if you've got a picture, this is how you do it. So you come down here to add picture and you click this plus button and you go and find your picture. So my picture that I want to add is, where is it? There, that one. So now the picture's added here. I'm just going to give a title to the picture, so I'm going to right click on it and retitle, and I'm going to go and get the title that I want because I've saved that, I've prepared that. So here's the picture, right click, now I've got the title in there, so I've got the newspaper that image has come from. Now I don't have to save, I can just click away, and actually that's a clever thing about this, there's no need to click save as or save. As soon as you click this red box here and the editing box goes away, all that information is saved. So if I click that away, and if I move the map a little bit, now you can see we have a new pin at number 53, and it works like all the other pins. If I hover over it, it brings up a preview, and then if I click on that, I get the picture, and if I scroll down I get the appropriate text. And I can click that away, and now I can think about where else I want to add a pin. So that's a brief introduction to how to add material to the Telling Sutton Stories website. There is more you can do, but that will get you going. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch.